Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everyone? What's up, Art Nerd? What's up, Ession? Hope you guys are doing well. And what's up, Cindy? What's up, Noxel? How's it going? Just doing a little bit of work on a top secret Haywyre project this morning, which is coming along nice. I actually have to finish it this week. Deadline's coming up, so but I don't want to work on it on stream because it's I want it to be a surprise. Monster Cat NDA. No. This time it doesn't have anything to do with well, yeah. Not really. Exams week. I hope to pass it all nice. Good luck. But yeah, actually it's I can't say that it's related to a song that I've been working on stream, and it's coming together. It's coming together pretty nicely, and I think it's a good tune. Kind of a new space for the Haywyre project to enter in some ways, sonically, genre-wise as well. What's up, Music Scholar? How's it going? Tristram collab? That would be cool. I mean, we've already collabed several times, but we just never released anything that we made because the stuff we made when we were together was so different than what we did as Tristram and as Haywyre, where it was like, what do we do with this? So we kind of just didn't do anything with it, unfortunately. But anyways, it is Tuesday. I just thought I'd start a little bit earlier. I've been enjoying starting my streams a tiny bit earlier because I tend to have more energy, you know, during the first half of the day. I don't really like the feeling of finishing my streams and then feeling like my day is over. I forgot I wanted to add G-clip to my master template. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to get some funky stuff going today. I just built this kit yesterday that I feel like is great for some slower G-clip project crashes. Not yet. But let's see. Yeah, I think one of the tracks turned into this really weird, like, one of the tracks Tristan and I made it was 10 years ago, by the way, mind you, maybe even 11 years ago, but one of them turned into this like major key poppy electronic piece that was really weird. And then the other piece was, I think, like just something like orchestral. And so we just weren't really sure what to do with either of those. But I mean, it was just more just something we were doing for fun anyways. There was no serious intent behind it, so we were okay with those just gathering dust. But we were working really closely together back then, so it did feel like there was a possibility of making a collab, but there's no reason to, like, you know, force those things necessarily. So it unfortunately never happened, but that doesn't mean it can't happen in the future. All right, let's listen to this kit so far. Got some nice, got some juice in here. Can almost play that with one hand. It's funny, you would never play something like this on piano. Listen to what this sounds like if I go Arma piano. Okay, anyways. Haywyre breaking Tristo, that would be pretty... I wonder how that would sound. The three of us have hung out a decent number of times, and it's been a while, though. It's been a while. I've mostly spent time with Tristram and Breakin separately, not together. But you know what? For my wedding, they'll both be in attendance. So, the OG Monster Cat crew is gonna have a presence at my wedding. I just realized, but that's gonna be funny. Anyways, let's get into some funk. Let's get some funk going. tell Georgia I said hi. Will do. I still have another month before the wedding starts, so got a little more time. Document it and save those photos. Oh, 100%. Yeah. I will be. I'm usually not someone that's that adamant about taking photos for occasions, but for like date nights and I don't know. On occasion, like yeah, it's of course it's nice to get a photo, but I don't really like wanting like trying to document everything. But a wedding is a very different scenario. I want as many photos as possible from that evening, that day. Oh yeah, another thing I was thinking about is I wanted to start creating I don't know where the term why I started calling them multis, but like just multiple patches of for one channel, if that makes sense, for one layer. So I made this yesterday, just a super simple little funk. We got a new follower. New merch drop soon. That may be the case. I'm moving quite slowly at the moment because my focus is kind of being pulled in several directions at the moment. Obviously, wedding planning takes up a lot of time, but in terms of Haywyre stuff, I do have a pretty big project that I've been working on off stream for a little bit now that will be wrapped up this week. But I do have something merch related that I'll definitely be posting about this week. So actually, yeah, you're kind of right. Similar to what Anomaly does. Yeah, totally. I mean, it's just fun to take advantage of the Keyzone editor, you know? There's so much you can do. Why don't we add like a little melodic layer up here as well? So we got a bass down here. We got... Wait, I'll mute this. And then we got this little synth here. Sounds nice. Then we can maybe add something up top, like in this area. Maybe some kind of like shimmering, bright, something bright. Not crazy about the sound. I gotta bring this a bit further down. But yeah, you guys get the idea. I'm gonna try to keep developing this this stack of sounds here. I think what I need to do, because I'm kind of sacrificing a lot of range down here. So I think, how do I do this? I think I need to grab a MIDI pitch. Well, like, Actually, I don't think it really matters. At the end of the day, as long as I'm taking advantage of all 88 keys, that's the best I can do. So let's get this a little bit further down here. Okay, nice. And then we can have this, some kind of melodic element up here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, let's try to find something else for the upper layer here. That feels pretty good. It's a good start. I wonder what kind of controls we could try to add to this. It's always nice to have some kind of control over the cutoff, but of like multiple sounds at the same time. Might be cool to have a little more velocity control on the bass. So let's get this going. Maybe we can switch the envelope to hertz, so then the velocity could potentially slow down. And maybe the velocity could also kind of adjust the x parameter on here a little bit. That's interesting. Maybe let's get a little disperser action on here. Okay, let's switch up the key too, just to try to like... That's got a nice groove to it. Let's try to keep exploring that. Okay, let's just record that main groove and see where we go from there. All right, let's just do something in here. It's a decent take here somewhere. All right, that's got a nice groove to it. I wonder if we try to bust out the guitar, but I don't think it's very tuned at the moment. Seems like a good occasion to snag it though. I should probably tune. I should probably tune this. Getting ahead of myself here. Wait, what? Huh? That was weird. Dude, I swear Ableton developers just be pulling pranks on me. Going on here. Yo, thank you for the follow, Riano. Ooh, some chorus? Let's do it. I haven't picked up the guitar in literal months. So bear with me here. I'm just gonna bust the Serum chorus out and see how we feel about this. Cool. There's some good stuff going on in there. I feel like we were just maybe keep jamming for a little bit, just record a bunch of random stuff, and then we cut it up, see what happens. All right, we got some ammo. We got some ammo in here. Ugh, thank you for the follow. El Siru. I'm going to butcher your name. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to say your name. But thank you for following. All right, let's see what we can do with this. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, yo, I didn't even use my claps. Remember those claps I recorded when I was doing that Justin Timberlake bootleg? I still have them. And they sound pretty good in this kit. Woo! That's a vibe. I like the guitars in there. So this is a nice little intro bit. I don't like that hit as much, but maybe these. All right, now where is that main little guitar riff? Even just with that one additional element, I already like the idea of the chord changes. right. Anyways. So there's some decent takes in here, but I feel like I was playing a variation of this earlier that was pretty good too. Something like that. Okay, my suspicion is that this is probably gonna need to be EQ'd quite a bit, but I actually don't mind. I don't hate the tone. Be cool to get maybe like a little bit of a wah vibe going on here as well. Just to see what it sounds like. maybe we do like a groove here in the beginning without the offbeat hi-hats. Let's see if we can add some piano in this. It's got a nice vibe to it right now. Let me just double check. Okay, the dummies they should be working. Why don't we try to explore some other piano sounds here? Could be a... think I want to do a little walk up there. That sounds cool. Let's add. Yeah, that little walk up is adds a nice little flavor at the end. Let's see. Maybe we do like a gentle drum fill. I want some kind of like tss, 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 like an open hi-hat. Tss, tss, tss. So this groove is kind of more something I'd want to happen a little bit further along. So we're just gonna take like some of those main hits. So something like this. Something like that. Let me turn on my do not disturb. Okay. That's a little bit more like what I was imagining in the beginning. And then we have this new chord progression switch up here. So we're going to go like... Okay. I think I want that voice leading there. Da, 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 da. It's a dun, da, 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 da. we go. We gotta do follow-up. All right. I think we're making something funky, that's for sure. What's up, Major Abe? Thank you for the follow. Okay. We could throw some random little vocals in here. But let's keep that muted for now. I wanted to add specifically some kind of breath sound. Something like that, or yeah, something like that. Trying to think about where to put it though. Let's get that open hi-hat. Open hat? Something's surely got to pop up if I search that. Actually, that's not terrible. Let's go like this. Let's get the double clap. Classic double clap in here. Woo! Okay, I have an idea for... We could just keep the groove going here, of course. But I wanted to try something out. For granted. Chord synth. Where's that? Yeah, let's throw that in here. I don't know. I just wanted to hear it there for a moment. Spicy. Okay. This is coming together quite fast. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Why don't we just extend this a couple times? We can jam out on this a little bit and basically just create a little arrangement here that will allow us to just have a good time. Let's see. This would be like the chorus, basically, I guess. Intro, groove kind of thing. Well, this is the intro, I guess. And this would be... Let's call this verse, even though there's no vocals. That's kind of how the structure feels. Okay. Okay, so why don't we do this? We can arm both of these sounds. I don't really love this lead, but... Wait, this isn't even the one I made earlier. Where is the one I tried to engineer? Yeah, this thing kind of sucks, but... it's just a little underdeveloped, that's all. So we could arm these two, just jam out for a little bit. Maybe, how should we end the song? Yeah, let's just end it like that. 2 minutes. A 2-minute jam. 2-minute funk song in about an hour. I'd say that's not time well spent in my mind. All you need is some Japanese lady from the 80s. All right. It's a fun little thing, but wait, why is this lead so... This thing just feels so boring to me. It needs to have a little more spice to it, otherwise I won't enjoy it too much. So sick, thank you. Yeah, it's got a nice vibe to it. Oh, the velocity is kind of like throwing that cutoff all over the place. Let's get rid of that. For now, I'll just add this. Okay, I might throw an amp in here as well. Let's actually get rid of that. I haven't used Ableton's amp in a hot minute. Or wait, is it even still called amp? I feel like that's what it used to be called. Oh, it is. Okay. I don't know. Nothing I'm doing lead-wise right now is feeling very good. Let me just snag something I've made previously and see if that feels any better. I am not locking in on the lead sound design right now. I'm kind of enjoying just jamming. So let's try this one out. Might be a little too aggressive, but it's not far off from being usable, but it's still quite harsh. Let's see. Amp is amp always? Yeah. Touche. For some reason I thought for a moment that maybe it got like... You know, sometimes they switch up names, you know, like delay. Actually, delay is still around, but then they introduced echo, which is very similar, but maybe with more capabilities or something. But sometimes they rename stuff, like, wasn't shifter named something else previously? Like frequency shifter was something else in Ableton 10 and 11, I feel like. They usually upgrade the devices if it changes. Oh, huh. There's a part of me that wants to just like throw Soothe on this, but then I can't jam on it anymore. All that harshness is like pretty much immediately gone, but all that latency is makes it impossible to play it. I wonder if maybe I could like... Let's see what other things are going on in this patch. Could I get rid of some of this distortion maybe? That's not bad. Good old format. Lol. Let's add some velocity to this. I actually do think it's a little bit more gentle without that harshness from the... From the distortion. Oh, now there's something else going on. Alright, whatever. Let's just keep it around there and see how this feels. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like super crazy about that lead. I'm not gonna lie. There's just some weird harshness in it, but it's still not a terrible one. What about this guy? This one's got a ton of latency. I don't know where all the latency's coming from. These should all be 0 samples. Let's see, 0 samples. Oh, it's the Pro and B. And look at that, soothe. Okay, let's reload this. Get rid of the soothe, and we should be much better off. Let's turn off the look ahead on this, maybe. Okay. Nice. This one I feel like works a little bit better. Okay, nice. Well, it's a nice little groove. I still don't think we found the right lead, to be honest. This one doesn't feel quite right either. And a lot of the more dreamy ones from Nest, I'm like 90% sure not gonna work. So maybe we go. Let's try to sort these presets that are in here by category and see if we can like go to the leads and just like cycle through some random stuff here. I don't know. These are all the factory ones, I think. There's Soothe Live? Wait, no way. But it is for Avid Live stuff. Oh. Does that mean it's Wait, you can't use it inside of Ableton or something, or for Avenue stuff? Actually, that sounds incredible. Are you kidding me? I want that. Soothe Live. I'm gonna Google this right now and look it up later. Thank you so much for telling me about this. Holy. Well, wait a minute. I mean, I think actually inside of the UAD control panel. Oh no, I just have the suppressor. I don't think there's... Sooth doesn't exist in the Apollo universe, I don't think. Dude, wait. Oh, this would be so... $900? What the hell? What the... That's crazy. I'm gonna have to look into this though, because that sounds incredible. Okay, these are all the factory ones. Let's see. Made out of gold. I know. So that's kind of cool. Woo! Wait. This one's a classic. Wait a minute. This is freaking Daft Punk, isn't it? Is this a remake of the? Or is it's not aerodynamic, is it? Actually, one of the most like influential lead melodies in my mind, at least. I mean, yeah, you can't argue. There we go, that's the octave. Oh, it's robot rock, not aerodynamic. Yeah, classic sync lead. But they did get the articulation quite accurate on the filtering as well. Yo, thank you for the follow. Carl. I had to get a little closer to read that one. think there's aspects to this that fit a lot better. Hold on, let me try something here. Okay, I have a few things I want to try to add to this. Why don't we get some vibrato going? Ooh.
Please save your work first, but also I hope this becomes a release.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Let's see, 2026. I appreciate the reminder. I completely spaced. 0505. 2026. Let's see. Let's call it funky. Funky goodness. For the time being. All right. I'm so confused. Why? Wait, how does it, what is the routing that is making this happen? Envelope 2 on filter 1 frequency. Is this it? Wait. I'm utterly confused. It sounds like there's an envelope on the rate or something, but I mean, that's not how it normally sounds, but let's just ignore it for now. We got a nice little funk tune here. Got a nice little funk tune. I thought maybe it'd be fun to have like a little piano breakdown. Some claps. Wait, this actually feels like it could be kind of a fun intro, now that I think about it. Let's go like this. Just copy this part. Where's that? Why is that chord not being held? Ooh, wait. Yeah, let's grab the claps and such from the beginning. Or put it in the beginning, rather. Oh, it's elephant 1? You already clocked it. It's not clocking to me yet. Elephant 1 to model. Well, no, I mean, I guess... There's some other automation, though, that's... I can't figure out where it's coming from, because normally the mod wheel just automatically turns on the LFO. So the mod wheel is obviously determining whether the LFO, or to what extent the LFO is affecting the main tuning, right? But if you listen to when I turn it on, it does something weird with the pitch, and it takes a moment to... It might be hard to see in camera, but it takes a moment to actually enact. So like whenever I do it, let me show you what it sounds like. Like it sounds like the mod wheel is pitching down the sound, which is really odd because I don't see anything about the mod wheel affecting the pitch directly anywhere. So that's what's tripping me out. But anyways, not important. Okay, let's get some additional claps in here. Claps, clap. Actually, I think I want to go to the Closey sample pack. She's got some nice, like, messy Foley claps. Wait, what? Wait. Huh. I think it's these. That might be a bit overkill. It's a lot of fun to just kind of elaborate on this and keep adding different layers. I do like the roads in certain areas. Let's paste this down here. Hold on. Can we do this in the downbeat? I almost feel like some vocoding would be pretty cool here. I haven't done that in a long time. I think the last time was probably like maybe even last year on stream or something. Let's see. I really got to get a better setup going again for my vocoder stuff. Let's see. Let's just search carrier. See what comes up. Drums. Huh. Effect chains. No. This might take me a second to find. I don't remember where I put those patches. For granted. What the hell? Where would I have put these? I am completely blanking right now. Screaming lead. Oh man, there's so many folders. Jesus. Effects, vocals. No. ARPs, basses, chords, leads. Other. Nope. Vocal talk, master chains, rough chains. Damn, I know I could probably load up maybe the Contagious project file. Get something from there. I might go on a little tangent here to try to find the, because I think it'll be worth it to find that vocoder. So let's see, Contagious singles, Contagious project. I don't need it all to load perfectly. I just need the carrier basically. Well, not the carrier. I mean the mod. I'll take the carrier too. Okay, here we go. Hell yeah, that was easy. We'll just copy those. And we'll go back. Hey, what's up, Nitronic? Thanks for joining for the first time. We are getting funky today. I hope I can find a way to make this work. This is going to sound pretty bad probably initially. So, please bear with me. So we got the carrier here, which you won't hear. Yep, sends only. And then, let's see, external in. We want to grab the audio from the vocal. Check, check, check. Okay, we see that. And then this was in the ProQ2 days, I see. Let's assume we're just getting rid of some of the low end here. And check, check, check. Yeah. More ProQs. That's okay. We can always fix that later. Let's delete this automation. Then we'll grab external from carrier. External, check, check, check. Yeah, this should be going into the group. Check, check. All right. Doesn't sound too bad. Da-da. 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 Baby, you and I know. Baby, you and I know. I can't take it. I just need some lyrics. Yeah, this sounds pretty good actually. How we feeling about the vocoder chat?
We getting funky.
Nice. I actually really enjoyed that. It's been a while since I've busted out the old vocoder. That was fun. Oh, damn, the capture function only works for MIDI. Kind of wish that worked for audio too. But yeah, anyways, y'all, I think that I'm pretty happy with this little idea we got going here. I could just keep jamming for hours, but I do need to get back to some top secret projects. So I might be slowly wrapping it up for today. 11 out of 10, no notes. Thanks, Art Nerd. I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. So when you use a vocoder, do you just speak in a monotone voice and let the keys do the rest? Actually, vocoders are super interesting. So let me attempt to explain it, because you might be better off just Googling it. But basically, you have two signals. You have your mod source and you have your carrier source. So you saw me obviously like playing the keys. You can see the keys are controlling the pitch. That's the carrier. And then the mod source, in this case, was my voice. But it can be, the two sources can be anything. It's just that when it comes to vocoding, that's kind of like the normal setup. You can have any sources of audio affecting each other like that. But the cool thing that happens is like basically, so the carrier source, which is like this serum VST sound, it actually sounds pretty terrible on its own, but that's got all the pitch information, right? And so that's split into all these different bins, from what I understand. And in this case, I think my vocoder patch is using 40 bands. So it's split into 40 frequency bands, and the volume from each one of those bands triggers the mod source's volume. So, or is it the other? No, I think it's that way around. Either way, basically, like as far as I understand, like the bins from the carrier are triggering the respective bins in the mod source. Actually, if Ession's still here, I'm curious if he thinks I did a decent job of explaining that. I hope I got that right. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll be back on, what is it today? Tuesday, Thursday at 1 p.m. So appreciate y'all, and I shall see you soon. Later.
Do we know what we share?